Some more breaking news coming in, this time from the state of Karnataka, as now the BJP has attacked the Karnataka Congress over the party's infighting. BJP has ended up slamming the internal rift within the party between DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah. In fact, BJP Karnataka has tweeted, and I quote them here, "The infighting of the Congress has once again come to the streets. Siddaramaiah goes around saying that he's the next chief minister. DK Shivakumar has threatened that he is the one who will give tickets to Siddaramaiah and his team. Now, if DK is caught in the money laundering case, he should finish his punishment trip to Delhi first." Unquote. So this infighting has been pretty much out in the open. We had seen how there was a war of words between DK Shivakumar and Dinesh Gundurao earlier. Now we are talking about how the BJP, of course, is wanting a share in that pie and also accusing the Congress that there is ample rift within the party and they need to actually sort out their internal differences first. My colleague Ritu joins me on the broadcast. Ritu, an open attack there by the BJP at the Congress in Karnataka.
Yes, you see, every time there's something wrong within the BJP party, Congress party has always been in a forefront to bring that out issue on the Twitter handle and be very open about commenting their issues. So it's the same way wherein you see the BJP party is now taking a chance of taking jibe at the Congress party, wherein you see this is all coming between when DK Shivakumar, KPCC president, has been summoned from the ED, where you see BJP party says that there has been a lot of infighting within the Congress party previously too, and now thus it again comes into the front line, where there is a lot of discussion that we're getting to hear, whether it's about the DK Shivakumar speaking about the election ticket distribution to the leaders, where he says leaders who will work hard will only get the ticket and not the ones who aren't working hard for the party, or not them who are working hard for the Bharat Jodo Yatra as well, which is likely to enter Karnataka in the last week of the September itself. With all that, you see now the ED that has summoned DK Shivakumar to BJP party has also taken a chance on that, saying that let DK Shivakumar first finish this ED related questioning over there in the Delhi and then get back. But meanwhile, there's a infighting within the Congress party, which has again come into the light. So this is all that the Congress party is seeing when they are talking about the Bharat Jodo Yatra, where BJP party again being very vocal about it, saying that it's not the Bharat Jodo Yatra but Bharat Todo Yatra is what BJP party is saying. But yes, with all that, both the parties are taking chance on each other and commenting openly now.
Ritu, it's a very, very pointed tweet. They go ahead and accuse Siddaramaiah of claiming to be the next chief minister of the state. And of course, there are guns which are pointed at DK Shivakumar as well. So BJP, of course, leaving no stone unturned when it comes to accusations that are flowing thick and fast against the Congress party. Of course, this will be a big dent. Now that you just mentioned the Bharat Jodo Yatra, while the Congress party is going on with this Bharat Jodo Yatra, once again, there is some sort of a trouble within the party, and this is not the first time that they are braving this.
Yes, so you see, first it all started with the CM phase in the Karnataka, where DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah were at a loggerheads for that position, and then later point there was also a grand celebration that we saw of a 75th birthday celebration of former CM Siddaramaiah, where DK Shivakumar's followers, supporters were very much upset about Siddaramaiah being celebrated in a huge manner, and why there is no similar celebration for DK Shivakumar is the kind of question that these supporters raised then. But then also we saw how DK Shivakumar came out openly saying that he is not wearing a saffron shawl, and thus he also deserved to be a CM, and it's his constitutional right to speak about it too. So wherein we again saw most of the Congress leaders coming out openly, whether it is MB Patil or other leaders like Zamir Ahmed as well, speaking that they too want to be CM of Karnataka. So that has been the kind of controversy that Karnataka saw previously on the CM phase. But now what is taking place presently in the Karnataka ahead of the Bharat Jodo Yatra that will be led by Rahul Gandhi, as said, will be entering Karnataka in the last week of the September. There is lot again the infighting which the Congress party is witnessing in the state, where DK Shivakumar, who is working hard day and night for the preparations of this yatra, and ED summoning in such a time is also been questioned by DK Shi. But meanwhile, you see the Congress leaders are being given open in word out, saying they will have to work hard because the top leaders are watching these leaders working for the Bharat Jodo, and this will somewhere also contribute and watch out for them whether the leader has to give them an election ticket for the next assembly elections. So these are the kind of controversies that which the Congress party is seeing right now in the Karnataka. But DK Shivakumar very much being clear of how the BJP party is taking a chance on his ED summon, or whether it's about the infighting within the Congress party. The BJP leaders speaking about the Congress leaders. So you see DK Shivakumar on the ED saying that he's already said that he will cooperate with all that ED has to say for his summon. But meanwhile, he says the Congress party will not fear anything, but they will continue to work hard, and thus they have all the confidence that they will be winning in the next assembly election too.
Right, Ritu, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. Let me take this across to Mr. S. Prakash of the BJP, who's also joining us on CNN News 18. Sir, thank you so much for being a part of this discussion. Of course, infighting within the Congress party in Karnataka is out in the open. Your first words, now that your party has actually put out that scathing tweet against the Congress.
No, once the DK Shivakumar announced whoever works only they get the ticket, all the Siddaramaiah faction supporters have come out openly attacking the DK Shivakumar. More importantly, Mr. R.V. Deshpande, Dinesh Gundurao, and other leaders have publicly expressed their displeasure over the DK Shivakumar statement. And this is just the beginning. And Siddaramaiah now wants to take out a bus yatra. DK Shivakumar is Bharat Jodo Yatra. And ultimately, this yatra, where it goes is a big question. Because both of them are now traveling in different directions. The unity which was expected from the Congress party is not to be seen. And moreover, DK Shivakumar has to face the ED heat also. So the total picture of the Congress party in Karnataka is very confusing and conflicting.
All right. Mr. S. Prakash, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast.